Let me ask you something. Have you ever walked into a room and felt like all eyes shifted to one man, and it wasn't the loudest guy or the one wearing the flashiest suit? It was the man who said nothing, but carried himself like he owned the room. That's presence, not noise, not hype, not forced charisma, just raw, silent confidence. And today I'm going to show you how to build it, not by pretending, not by faking alpha energy, but by mastering something more rare, your inner gravity. Because in a world that can't stop talking, the man who controls himself and doesn't need to speak becomes unforgettable. Let's begin. 1. Presence isn't something you learn. It's something you remember. You weren't born shy. You weren't born insecure. You were born with presence, calm, pure awareness. Then the world trained it out of you, told you to prove yourself, to smile more, to be likable. And now, like most men, you think presence is something you need to build. But the truth is, it's already there. You just forgot how to access it. Presence is remembering who you are and letting that energy speak before your words ever do. It's not about looking tough. It's about being grounded, still, focused, like a mountain surrounded by wind and noise, unmoved. 2. Master your energy, or someone else will. If you don't master your emotions, your energy, your breath, someone else will. Every room you walk into is a test. People are reading your body before you even say a word. Are you calm? Are you reactive? Are you trying to prove yourself? Understand this. Energy is felt before words are heard. If you walk in anxious, the room feels it. If you walk in needing validation, the room smells it. But if you walk in grounded, slow, deliberate, people pause. Because that energy is rare. And in a noisy world, rarity equals value. So the first step, control your breath. When you're calm inside, you change the entire emotional climate around you. Like fire meeting stone, the fire flickers, but the stone doesn't move. 3. Your posture is your silent language. Want to know how the world sees you? Watch your own posture. Are your shoulders hunched? You look weak. Are your movements twitchy? You look unsure. Are your eyes darting around? You look insecure. But if you stand tall without puffing your chest, walk slow without hesitation, make eye contact like a man who has nothing to hide, you don't have to speak. Your body already told the room what they need to know. Presence is about stillness, a calm face, a quiet, slow turn of the head, a deep breath before speaking or not speaking at all. That's power, because when you control how you move, you control what people feel around you. 4. Silence is a strategy, not a weakness. Let's be honest, most people talk because they're uncomfortable with silence. But the man who's mastered himself, he wields silence. He knows it unsettles people. He knows it makes them project onto him. And he knows the less you say, the more others reveal. Don't rush to fill the void. Let others squirm. Let them over-explain. Let them try to impress you. Your job is simple. Observe, feel, wait. It's not that you're cold. It's that you're not moved by performance. You're tuned in to the deeper game. Like Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. 5. Reactions are weakness. Restraint is dominance. Every time you react emotionally, you give your power away. You show your buttons. You reveal where you're insecure. But when you respond with calm, or don't respond at all, people feel it. Silence after an insult, stillness after an interruption, a calm look when someone tries to bait you. That's power. People fear what they can't read. And if you're unreadable, not because you're hiding, but because you're centered, they respect you. They lean in. They wonder what's beneath your calm. And that is magnetic. 6. Speak less, mean more. Here's a rule. If you speak, mean it. No filler, no fake laughter, no stories to impress. When you say something, let it be intentional. Let your words cut through the noise like a blade. Because when you speak less, your voice holds more weight. People lean in. They replay your words later. They wonder why you're so sure and wish they could be too. You want to leave an impact? Don't talk more. Talk better, and let your silence in between say everything else. 7. absence creates value. Some of the most powerful men in history weren't always present, and that's why they were remembered. Learn to disappear, not because you're hiding, but because you're building, studying, strategizing. You don't need to be seen all the time. Sometimes your absence speaks louder than your presence ever could. Be hard to access, be rare, and when you return, carry the weight of a man who's been sharpening his edge in silence. 8. Internal stability is external command. Your ability to hold presence starts inside. Your routines, your discipline, your self-talk, your ability to not respond to every notification, argument, or emotion. The man who trains stillness at 6 a.m., who breathes deeply while chaos rises, who waits before reacting, that man builds invisible armor. So when he enters a room, people feel something different. They can't explain it, but they sense it. And that's what presence really is. Not a performance, but the quiet signal of a man who is unmoved. And finally, presence without ego. Let me be clear. This isn't about walking around like you're better than everyone. It's not about arrogance. It's not about trying to look alpha. It's about removing everything that gets in the way of your real self. The self that doesn't need applause. The self that isn't threatened by silence. The self that doesn't flinch when challenged. That is presence. And once you build it, once you master that energy inside you, you'll never need to raise your voice again, because you'll know, and everyone else will feel, you're already in control. If you felt something shift while listening to this, that calm, quiet fire waking up inside you, then you're ready to train this presence, ready to become the man who commands without noise. Drop a like if this message hit. Subscribe for more if you're serious about mastering yourself. Until then, stay grounded, stay silent, stay powerful.